better to kick it off with some iron pre-made, starting in that lowest division. But these guys, they may be in the lowest division, but these boys have heart, and these guys got heart beyond heart right now. We got the LA Dweebs versus the LAG, kind of like a battle for LA, I guess, but like not because LAG is literally lag, so it is what it
Eh,
is. But it should be an absolute banger matchup right now. But I'm seeing kid. I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend Q. I mean, this guy gets it done week after week. Q, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I haven't been doing it week after week. I haven't been here for a few weeks, I
Yeah, but
guess, but I'm happy to be back with you anyway.
hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Got a great matchup for us tonight. Like you said, we're starting in the Iron Division. I mean, these guys got a lot to prove, right? We did a little restructuring here at the CRL. We moved things around. These guys, like you said, maybe the bottom division, but I know when that camera shines, you got to do what you can to shine in that light with it because yeah, there's people looking. We got 38 people in the chat. That number is rising as we go. So, all the reason to keep your gunny straight.
Hey, you better keep the gun straight. I tell you what, these boys are going to get it done. We got our Rio hardpoint coming up, and it should be an absolute fabulous match. But let's go over the quick map set here before we get loaded in, because they're going to do that very quickly, so we don't have a ton of time to go over this quickly. But between the LA Dweebs and LAG in this Iron pre-made matchup, we're going to start things out here on this Rio hardpoint, which is a fun map. Obviously, we've been seeing a lot of fun, crazy hardpoints on this one. We'll see if we can extend that out tonight. But that map 2 is going to be an Invasion S&D, so a little bit more of our typical map sets here and then going into a high rise uncontrolled. Don't see a ton, but when you do, I tell you what, it gets a little crazy, especially in these lower divisions. And then we got a little bit of Vista Hardpoint, which should be an interesting one to see popping out this week. And then that last one going to be a Karachi S&D. But
Yeah,
looks like Q, we are loading in right now. How you feeling about this real hardpoint?
I'm feeling good. I think we got some great maps. I mean, both hard points are kind of bangers. So, I'm excited to see these guns get going and what these guys got in store for us. I'm already loving the skin choices from the guys out here. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what they offer us tonight.
Oh, look at that gold skin right there. I tell you what. Did he get it himself or did he unlock that with an unlock tool? Well, he's not
Uh
banned, so probably wasn't an unlock tool, right?
we
Good
got we
time.
got our ways here at the CRL too.
Well, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Keep them in it. We got to keep our Iron Division going as we see Rip Band Man going hard at the hill. We got Nitho already in this thing off the start. Slate Reflector aimed down its sights as they're already battling out for P1 now. The first trade's coming out. Frostbite will find one. Won't be able to find the second as two quick trades come in for LAG as they're looking to dominate this P1. But the flank is in. Jordan and friends are in through the back, and they will find these kills. Only one more member, but seemingly not going to be able to find him as he's going to get some quick shots. Maybe this starts turning around, but it looks like the Thieves will take over.
I mean, LA Dweebs hit a little bit of a double flank there both times around, but they get the kills in. But it's Traveler. This guy, I think we've seen him before. He's an absolute
Mm-hmm.
menace here in these lower divisions. But he almost gets taken out. Does finally go down. Yami getting killed there as well in return. But LAG up to a nice little bit of an early lead. Nothing too crazy, but that P2 going to be popping here shortly. Both teams trying to fight for that rotation. I think LAG are going to be the ones who are going to be able to grab this here. So picking up some of these kills going into the second half of this. Oh, that's a little early
Oh.
rotation here, but Tej gets a nice kill there in the back. Maybe a chance for his teammates to push on up, but LAG set up and waiting. We'll see if they get some solid time.
Shots going down. Teach not able to find that one. Will get picked up by Traveler as they are starting to get a hold on this P2 now. As all those purple arrows are starting to look outwards. Look for these white arrows as they're trying to flood the spawn still. I mean, we see the Dweebs already. No strangers to the flank as they have hit this double flank now. Both hills in a row. Trying to get a little bit more control of the hill before they start sitting in it. But LAG playing things the conventional way. Trying to just get in it and get the time going. But trades going out. Looks like LAG will be able to hold on for the meantime as they have a 30-point lead right now, roughly.
I mean, definitely a hard hill to break right here with LAG holding it down the way they are, but some kills still going the way of LAGs. They pick up another 2 kills there. Yami trying to do something from the back, picks up 2, gets taken down. We see LA Dweebs, they're picking up double kills here and there, but just not enough to break on through. LAG now going to start rotating for that P3. LA Dweebs have total control, but LAG, these guys have been shooting straight like crazy. They've got a good chance of pushing on through, but it's Traveler. I got to watch for sure. Up to 7 and 4. He's been doing a phenomenal job at these lower divisions. Picks up another one there, up to 8 and 4 now. We'll see if they can get off to a hot start like we saw in a previous series, but already up. I mean, 72-6. I mean, you can't get a hotter start than that, can you, Q?
No, yeah, when you hold P2 for the main time and then Traveler breaks open that next P3, you're in a good spot as they might get up to the 100-point mark versus here comes the late break from the Dweeb's going to try and get in there. Jordan flying in, finds 2. No, he won't be able to get the second. Yami will have a trade for him. He's going to start getting a bit of time. There's still a 1v1 on the hill, but this is the problem with when you don't get that P3 spawn, right? All those purple arrows spawning a lot closer, but Frostbite doing a lot of heavy lifting right now, finding a lot of big time as time is now starting to go the way back of the Dweebs. They're going to find some of these kills. So not a bad job by the Dweebs to reduce some of the damage, but these trades go out. Frostbite's going to find another one here. Will he do it? He will. That's a huge kill out of Frostbite. Just trying to stay alive, but that final arrow will come in. So as I said, the Dweebs doing a good job minimizing the damage, but need to get to P5 a little quicker here. P4.
P4 going to be absolutely massive for Dweebs if they can try to get some time here. But LAG, they get there first. They are going to start getting shut down, though, as Jordan picking up 2 big kills. Maybe a chance to make a massive plays. He picks up a third. Going to start pushing for those spawns as well. His teammates pushing on up, getting some quality time. But Jordan just holding things down, waiting for something to happen. Frostbite gets some help from a team kill there. Traveler, I tell you what, he's going down. His teammates not helping him out there, but some kills still coming in from LA Dweebs. LAG do pick up a couple, but not going to be enough to push on in quite yet as Frostbite holding things down. This guy was 1-7 just a little bit ago. Goes on that 4 streak. Now he's up to 7-8. Make it 8-8. Making massive plays for his team. Look at the score going back his way right now. Still down by 45. We'll see if they can bring it all the way back, but Frostbite's getting it done. Look at him keep on moving.
Wow.
Another 4 streak for him.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job on this P4. The Dweebs have gotten themselves right back into this. Maybe a late flank from what will be Netho. He's going to try and interrupt some of his time. That's some decent time there. Another 10 seconds and, 20 that kind of goes swing time. So Jordan doing a lot of heavy lifting at the next hill now. He's found 2, trying to snap for the third. Not going to be able to do so. But, I mean, if you're the Dweebs, you've battled back into this, made this more of a match. So some big kills from them. And this P5 is looking like theirs right now off the start anyway. It can get a little mixy at the start of this hill, though.
It gets very mixy indeed. We see a lot of teams trading a lot of time back and forth on this one, but LA Dweebs just kicking things up a notch once they hit that P4. Looking a lot better right now, getting some quality time on the board. LAG trying to make their way over here, but getting spawned out pretty far. We'll see how their second push goes through. Yami covering the front is going to pick up one with a little bit of help of Frostbite and Jordan. So didn't get the kill, but both his teammates did. 30 more seconds on this hill would gain them the lead. So we'll see if they can grab that. LAG just on a long pinch right now coming through, but the kills come through. 3 kills going their way. Wow. Make it all 4 as LAG going to pick up the last 20 seconds and have a lot of map control going into that P1, which is right next to them. So see how they can turn that into some more time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the Dweebs so far this game, right, that have been kind of showing the flank strategy more often. But, I mean, there we go. LAG putting together a nice break there for the end of that, able to get themselves 20 seconds back, make sure they keep that lead, and then able to transfer those kills into the ones off spawn. And we'll be holding P1 if this flank from Jordan doesn't work. But he's been doing this on both P1 so far, just not able to find the second. But maybe bought his teammates the space they need as Batman's going to get taken down. The kills coming in from the Dweebs now, 2 traded back for LAG. It is pandemonium in P1 here.
Indeed. All right, look at Tej though. This is the captain of the team right here, trying to lead the charge. Did a great job on the previous P1 doing that as well. Cam, the nice kill, is going to get taken down. Jordan up to 17-11, leader on this team when it comes to that KD. I mean, leader in the lobby right now when it comes to total kills. But look at the way LA Dweebs playing a lot more aggressive. Now you got guys like Frostbite. I'm going to have to mention it again. I'm sorry, Frostbite, but you started this game 1-7, and now you are 16-13. Love to see that out of him right now. He's playing phenomenal with that submachine gun, and he is very much so the reason his team is right back in this one. Cam trying to push through that P2, knowing they got big time there earlier. LAG looking to try to get some more time there. LA Dweebs, though, should be rotating shortly now that P1 is wrapping up.
I like this from LAG, though. They know who they are, and they're a team of holds, so they've tried to get to P2 a little early and get 3 men pushed up, but with the team kill, this might help them out, give them a chance anyway, because the kills have gone all the way of the Dweebs. They have broken it once again, so now the hold from the Dweebs, will it be strong? We're going to have to see LAG break, which has been a little bit more strugglesome for them in this game, so going to have to see if they can do it here as this number 5 player is in the back. Netho is going to get picked up, so now everybody in front of them other than that recycling player, they're going to hold on this break right now. Traveler moving in. Everybody is trying to set up the pinch. 2 kills come in for LAG. All the members going down. That'll be 3. This is a nice break out of LAG. They just need to find Frostbite, who's been on a tear. That's 2. He will get picked up, but now it's for Cavalry has backed him up. There are kills coming in from each side. The Graveyard Man is the last man in on the flank. He's just got to find this. He'll find one. He's going to look for the second. There will be the second. Get some help from his teammates. This last 15 should be theirs.
I mean, look at that. LA Dweebs officially gaining the lead here after being down by as much as they were. I mean, they were down to 80 points at one point, but now you got guys like Jordan making plays like this. He's 22-13. Frostbite's 20-14. I mean, this guy has gone on a 19-7 run. Like, that is insane. I mean, Frostbite is popping off right now, and it's awesome to see him. He's got a minute in the hill as well. Shout out to Codcast, the Activision getting Codcast. Of course, I love seeing times. Look at this play coming in. Netho picking up 2 right there. Traveler picking up 1 as well, but Jordan going to get 1 trade. Some kills going the way of LAG. We'll see if they can gain this time. They are getting it so far, but LA Dweebs, guess what? Frostbite's coming in. He's looking to make a play. He gets 1 kill to his name. looking for a little bit more. Gets another one. Frostbite with
Oh,
another double kill. His teammates are gonna push on up to help him out. Yeah, Yami gonna pick up another tease
wow.
with that one there. Just like that, LA Dweebs push on in, get some more quality time going their way. Got to watch out for Nitho on the flank. Maybe a chance to make a play. Is going to get shut down pretty quickly there. The rotation should be fully in from LAG though.
Well, they're kind of taking another try at this, which fair enough. This has been a game of breaks and re-breaks from these teams. Absolutely slamming into each other once again and over again. I love to see that out of them, just wanting to go for the throw, which here they are. They're trying it again as now the break for the new hill is, and thieves are there. Dweeb, should I say. Frostbite, as you said, is on a tear. Has found his way into the next hill, and this is Dweebs again. They've really hit another gear in this game. LAG just seemingly need, like, they want to go right back at them. So here comes the pinch. Number 5, Nito is again in, or Rip Bandman, sorry, will be coming on this backside. He wants to get that spawn first, though, but all his members are dying. It's just Traveler on the front side, but he's doing the heavy lifting. Gotta find a kill. Traveler will get stuck on this hill. TJ gonna pick him up. So the Dweebs just keep finding their trades.
Oh, there's no flank coming in though. We'll see what that comes of. Right
Here it
there.
is.
We're gonna see Rip Rip gonna kill there. Is still alive in the hill, but Jordan gonna get that one traded out very quickly. On a 5 streak now. If he can get this cruise missile, would be pretty helpful. Traveler
There it
pushes up,
is.
gets taken down. 29 and 14 from Jordan. Leading the lobby in KD and kills right now. I mean, tied with his teammate Frostbite, who just passed him. But now the rotation coming into P5. LAG going to be there, but last time around, LA Dweebs did a great job on this hill. We'll see how this goes this time around. LAG need the time very badly, but Dweebs looking like they want to try to make a break. They've got a couple players pushing up above. They are down one right now, but Jordan picks up one there. Frostbite with another. And Traveler try to do what he can. Is going to get one kill, but got to watch out for Frostbite. Frostbite, be careful here, pushing this lane. Does get in, does get taken down. Traveler, very much so one of the most talented
Okay.
players in the lobby, getting it done.
And Jordan gonna pull the cruise in as he's gonna try and get this in. Stop that. That'll be one kill there. This is maybe the time to go now. Number 1 has made his way through. Tejas there. He's gonna try and pick up one more. That's 3 down now for the Dweebs. That'll be 4. A perfect break with the cruise is in now. They have everyone spawning out, and they are counting towards that 250 mark, ladies and gentlemen. Frostbite up to 33 and 18. Jordan and him have been frying this game, but Tej has gotten the kills when he needs to, and this might be another time for it as he's going to hold this bridge. 13 seconds to go. Nitho's in with the flank, though. Going to have to fly on, but there will be 2 members looking him up. 8 more points to go. Yami, everyone's guns are down sight. They're finding all the kills. It's a bloodbath. 3 more seconds to go. 2, 1. It will be the Dweebs who come out on top map 1.
I mean, that's actually I mean, these
What a
guys on the
turnaround.
Dweebs, they had 2 players just absolutely popping off for basically everything except for the first 2 hills. They were, I mean, actually insane. I mean, shout out to Jordan and Frostbite, both these players. I mean, Jordan going 13 and 16. I think Frostbite went like 34 and 19. Like between the two,
Wow.
it is absolutely nuts right there. I mean, yeah, look at that, 34 and 19. Both of them with 26 non-traded kills, 5K damage from either of them, just leading the lobby right there. I don't know what you're supposed to do, Q, when you got 2 guys shooting like that. Obviously, the first 2 hills did not go their way, but at one point in time, they were down like 10 to 80, and they end up taking it like 250 to 159. Like it absolutely
Yeah.
insane. I mean, shout out to this LA Dweeb squad. Had a really rough start. Weren't doing a great job when it came to holding down hills for those rotations. Weren't even really rotating at all. I mean, both teams obviously weren't rotating too much, but they were sending a little bit of pressure to start to focus on things. But LA Dweebs, I mean, they focused up. They were able to hold down those hills. Their setups became absolutely insane. Like we saw that second P4, nobody was able to get anywhere near that hill for the first 30 seconds of the hill. So
Yeah.
crazy from LA Dweebs. Love
Yeah,
to see
really
it.
flipping the switch, like you said. Like they
Yeah.
almost got to that 100-point mark LAG, and then it just seemed like they weren't able to get kind of ahead of the sticks for the rest of the game, right? Because it just we hit that kind of yeah. I think it was one of those P3s that just kind of started it, where they just started trading. Like I mean, if I know anything from the Iron Division after what we just watched, they aren't even afraid to kill their own member. I think we got 3 or 4 team kills in
Yeah.
that game, and
Like
they were just
quality team kills though, like straight up line up right behind your teammate. Just
yeah,
shoot them through the back of the head. Got to
no
do what you
time
got.
to
Hey,
wait. You
they
gotta
got in my
get
way.
shoot 'em.
What do you want me to do about it?
Hey, they got 1 goal, and that's to kill, and I don't care what color you are, it's time to go. So, I mean, we'll see how that, goes on. We got a Vista down the line if we get to it, so, I mean, like, gotta keep the guns hot for that, so I'm glad we got to see, kind of a bloodbath begin there, but as we looked at back at our map set, right, we're going to Invasion, so a little bit slower of a map typically, right, in playstyle. You kinda gotta set up, you gotta get your information and push on it, which I'm wondering what that looks like, or what are your predictions, basically, on how Invasion looks like after seeing that map 1?
I mean, from experience we've seen in previous weeks, Traveler is an absolute beast on this map with that AR. He really
Okay,
is. And Traveler is like one of, if not the best ARs in Iron, pretty like Iron in general.
alright.
So we'll see what he can get done on this. But I mean, obviously, look at Dweebs. they've got some phenomenal SMG players. But Invasion is like you said, much slower map, very much so AR friendly. Obviously, with some
Hmm.
recent changes, ARs are a little bit nerfed, and subs are a little bit buff. But I mean, it's like it's marginal like in this league and stuff like that. I mean, maybe towards the top end you see it a little bit more, but I'm like for
Yeah.
here, it's like the difference. You're not really going to notice it too much. But both these teams, it's gonna be a little bit tough if you're the dweebs to compete with that LAG squad with Traveler and just in general. It's a very talented team in this S&D specifically, but they came out and did a phenomenal job in this first hard point. They had a slow start. They picked up the pace as an entire team, like as a unit, and they were able to just take over the map very quickly, get the map pressure they wanted. They were rotating with 3 seconds left on the hill just because they were like, "We'll just break the hill, whatever. What do you got to
Hmm.
do?" And they did it just fine. So I wonder. I mean, I think they're gonna be able to retake sites. I really do. So that's really kind of a really big thing on Invasion. If you could retake a site,
Yeah.
you have great chances of winning that map offensively and defensively. So we'll see how they can get that going. But I mean, it's gonna be tough. I mean, it's always hard to say with Iron Pre-Made because we have no idea what kind of strategy we're gonna see or if we're gonna see
Hmm.
any strategy at all. Because like for all we know, these guys just hopped on and haven't ever scrimmed or played the map outside of just rec league matches, right? So we'll find out soon.
No, exactly. You're correct. I mean, we'll have to see what we will get out of the guys. And I think, like you said, we've seen kind of both the subs, Jordan and Frostbite, pick it up there for the dweebs. I don't want to say their ARs, lagged really at all, just because that's kind of how it goes on Rio, right? You got two guys frying, two guys kind of filling the holes. But I mean, does point out the need for that. Will those players be able to swap to AR for them now? Will the other ARs be able to pick it up, kind of thing, right? We're gonna have to see really if that will convert over to our invasion because. I thought we seen some from early on from LAG anyway. We seen kind of some nice setup from them. I thought like there was a reason they got to that 100 points first, right? Like they look when they were comfortable, when it was even, right? They look like they were able to kind of get all their guns on the same page, and they were kind of all around that same mark for a lot of the game. So to me, that makes me think they're on kind of the same page at least. So that can be enough sometimes, especially like you said in these lower divisions, right? Just to kind of take over a search and destroy game. So we'll have to see if LAG can have that go for them. Maybe the Neslo's their route for today. Who
Though.
knows? We'll have to get a gander at what that'll look like when we get into this invasion.
Yeah, it should be a fun time, especially between these two teams. Like, kind of going back to what you just said. I mean, we were watching like at those first two hills. I'm sure you thought the exact same thing I thought. Like, we thought
Mhm.
LAG was going to win like 250 to 80 or something like
Yeah,
that. Like, just
for sure.
absolutely dominate, no problems at all. Just the way they were setting up, the way they were rotating, the way they were getting trades on the map. Right, like they would lose a player and then they would take two down from LA Dweebs in the process. It'd just be a
Mhm.
1 for 2 over and over and over, or even like a 3 for 1 in their advantage. Right on the rotation and stuff. They were doing that full time, nonstop. They would go like LA Dubes were going full down left and right over and over and over and over and over. And then LA Dubes just magically out of nowhere, you had guys like Jordan and Frostbite just picking up 2 and 3 pieces like
Yeah.
nonstop. And there's just nothing you could do about that. I spelled, well, I mean, there is something you could do about it, but there wasn't anything they could do about it in that first map. And now we are loading into an invasion S&D. We're going to see a little bit more of a map spread on this one. So you're going to have a lot less chance for those multi kills on offense. It is on the defensive side. You definitely have that opportunity to make sure those shots ring true. Because if you miss a few shots on defense, you could be losing a sight and a round pretty quickly.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they're able to put it all together. I mean, as we said, raw gun skill can just take over, but invasion's gonna make you work for it a little harder if that's gonna be your road to success. So we'll see LAG on the defense to begin things as they're gonna send what looks like two members over to B Street and keep two over on this A side. So nice 2-2 split. It's looking like LA Dweebs want to get a little bit of a feel for the land before they decide, but that bomb carrier is over in that diner building already. So gonna maybe tell the story for where they want to go, but I mean, most of their players are kind of pondered on the other side as Jordan's gonna find those cross map shots for our first blood.
LA Dweeps getting things started right where they left off. Big first blood there.
Look at all
Big
the
trade
ARs.
there. This map is massive. Cam also getting taken down. Jordan absolutely wreaking havoc right now on this offensive side. Bomb starting to go down. Tish getting that planted. Shout out the team captain. LAG got Etho and Traveler to try to make a play here. 2v4 is brewing.
The big one. Nito's gonna find that one, so that'll be a big kill, but there's three more members for him to get. This is a proper 1v4 by the end of that fight, so gonna have a big task ahead of him with only 24 seconds on the clock. My man is running, keeping that gun up, though. You know, he knows he wants to give this a good college try, but there will be two members barreled down at him, so confident round from the Dweebs will bring them up 1-0.
I mean, just starting off like right off the bat, you got a guy like Jordan makes that first blood right towards the middle of the map, just peeks it out, gets that kill, immediately runs street side, and basically like 5 seconds later picks up a second kill. Right, makes it a 2v4. when you're on offense and you've got a 4v2 advantage, that is absolutely massive on Invasion. We see that completely take over. They get the bomb down. They put the timing on their side. They force the two players from LAG to have to make a move. And there's basically nothing they can do, right? At 2v4 retake, unless you pick up a couple early, like quick kills, someone's on a bad rotation or something from the Dweebs, it's really tough. But now we are starting that round two. You see Dweebs getting very aggressive on the defense here. Well, maybe not too aggressive. I thought the number one player, Teej, was going to keep on moving. But LAG, moving that bomb up broken set.
Shots ringing out to the dark player. They're not able to find him, but you can tell they're just kind of trying to play that setup, make LA Dweebs make a mistake by over pushing. But I think after those shots come out, they kind of got the message, and all the Dweebs are now pushed back. Fairly okay with just kind of chilling out here. As the shots coming out, Yami will find that first blood again. Dweebs, 2 now first bloods in a row.
Dweebs doing the dirty work right now, getting it done. Now Frostbite trying to make a play. He does spot one out. He's going to call that out to the team. He's on his 2 streak right now, but Jordan picks up another. Just like that. You see the 4v2 advantage once again. 2 rounds in a row. LAG, Etho and Cam. This time around, we'll see if they can get it done. Bomb in hand. They haven't lost that, but Etho picks up a great kill there. Maybe a chance to make a play, but only 25 seconds remaining. Gonna have to be very careful with the 2 lives they have to make. Jordan Frostbite trying to watch this mid alley. Etho 8 HP, barely surviving. Cam hits the back, picks up one, does go down. Now gonna be a 1v2, make it a 1v1 as Etho. Bomb in hand, rushing all the way towards B-bomb. Gonna have plenty of time to plant. I say plenty. He's got 10 seconds left here, so 5 remaining. Jordan, he's trying to push up, knows this bomb's going down. 1v1, Etho does make it to the cross. Jordan has to make a play on 4 streak now. Let's see what he can do. He's got the 1v1 going. Etho very weak. The kill comes in. Etho wins the 1v1 for LAG to win the round.
Oh, Netho getting up with that gun in hand, ready to go for this. Let's see it from his point of view. Let's get up here, bang! Hit him a shot, get that gun to the head.
A headshot.
Have yourself a moment, Netho, with that nice turnaround. We love to see it as LAG answer back due to Netho's clutch.
I mean, Etho is actually clutch. I mean, getting that kill mid-alley to then push up to bomb. There's 10 seconds left. You get the bomb planted with 5 seconds to go because it takes 5 to plant. You make it to the corner, and you're immediately getting shot at on your way from the bomb. You get to absolute, and somehow you win the gunfight. I mean, shout out to Netho. Getting it done for the boys. Ties things up 1-1, but Teej trying to get aggressive. You see Cam hiding out in this cafe. Teej wants to push on in. Is he going to... Oh, they run right past each other. Never mind. Cam is going to get the kill. Is going to be first blood finally in favor of LAG. These things are tied up, so we'll see if maybe this could be the round they do something crazy.
Traveler, the setup from LAG, the trap is kind of in after that first blood. They knew they got that big kill in Diner, maybe even knew they had bombed down, so they kind of set the trap around the building. Netho just playing his life as the stun's going to come out and hit him. He's going to try and get some help, but that will bait his teammate in, so that'll now bring it back to 2-on-2 as Yami and Jordan, I believe, are, yes, left alive. Yami waiting for the Travelers, get some good shots down here, not able to find the kill, but also not going to go down, which might be even more valuable here. So Jordan and Yami really trying to find Traveler, but he's just going to get out of dodge. They have this bomb figured, I think, so they are just going to hang out. Traveler gets to another power spot. This is what you were talking about. Knowing the map, playing it like an AR, going to bring this to a 2-on-1.
A big shout out right there to Travelers. Very talented AR player. We'll see what he gets done. He
wants this.
Oh, okay. Almost to a red card there, but Traveler ended up going down. Didn't pop too many times, just once, but Yami with a nice kill there. Not going to be a 1v1. That bomb is down, so he has to pick this up. Not enough time to really make a play for that. Has to get this kill. Cam spots him out, takes some nice shots right there. Yami gonna push back in, gets a couple shots out. 2 seconds remaining, make it 1. Has to get the kill, but Cam is gonna win the 1v1 to get LAG 2 rounds in a row where they win a 1v1 to win the round.
Oh, I really like that from Yami, just taking that fight, because you know you're not getting that bomb down more than likely, and if you do, he's coming for you, so you might as well take the challenge. Just unable to pull that last bullet. So 2 clutches from LAG. If they've got anything so far here, CNK, it's clutch.
I know those team comms as soon as Cam shoots are like, like you maybe play the time next time.
Yeah, he's coming back for your ass.
Hey, there's like 3 seconds left and he's taking shots at him. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, Cam won it. He won the 1v1. That's what matters. But now LAG gonna be up 2v1, 2-1. They are on the attacking side. We'll see how offense goes for them. Playing things nice and passive, trying to get some kills on the board. They want a first blood here, but Jordan gets tagged up. He's going to get pretty weak. Trying to get out. His teammate's not there to back him up. Frostbite not in a position to reinforce him here. LAG might think we've got a little bit of false confidence, I think, moving up this map, knowing they weren't being shot at back at here. But LAG getting some rounds down range. Cam going to be very weak.
I mean, take the
cross map, the guy with the pistol gets a couple shots off, but not getting it done. LAG now. Trying to make a move.
Getting the info game. Frostbite feeling probably a little held down maybe at the start of this invasion. Came out of that Rio just shooting on all cylinders, but it's kind of tried to slow his pace down a bit, which, you know, we can respect because you kind of have to in this. But Tej going to find that first blood again now for the Dweebs.
And Tej, I tell you what, the team captain. Guy's just a rock for the squad, getting it done. Love to see that, but LAG trying to push into this bomb, not really checking their corners. They're going to pick up one. The kills come in. Frostbite picking up two. But just like that, Rip, he's going to get behind a couple, picks up one. He's got a player behind him, has to try to make a play, does try to sneak out, does get taken down. And LA Dweebs starts with a first blood, and it just goes chaotic from there. And they get the round win and tie things up 2-2.
Again, I think just like my favorite, we'll call it favorite part number 2 of the Iron Division here is just like these guys are so damn confident, and I love that. They're
Dude,
just
that
like
push, that push through Cafe to the bomb.
just do
Are
it.
you kidding me?
Just do it. Like just go aim that gun at him and shoot.
And, you know,
I respect
someone in the
that.
comms was like, guys, we're losing time. We gotta go now.
Exactly.
And hey, nobody questioned it. They said, all right.
Hey, and that's like the best skill you can have is just being on the same page and doing it.
He almost worked.
I like it. They stay doing it, they will see success, I would like to think. So anyway, LAG pushing up the map, trying to get their defense set up here. They got a guy on that recycling bin in mid, or maybe that's the mid tank that's just holding it down. Oh, he's actually kind of playing a little creddy angle here. Rip Batman gonna try and be that catalyst in the middle of the map, but it looks like the Dweebs have made their plan to go towards this B side. It'll be Nitho, the man in charge. This guy's had a clutch over here before. He's gonna need to find it again. He's gonna have 3 members pushing him. Got a little bit of help on that dark side, but he's got a lot coming.
Behind that bulldozer. Be careful. Rip Bandman can. Getting some nice damage off. Neither going to clean up the kill. Bandman trying to hold it down, but Jordan gets a nice kill there. Cam going to get a kill on the map as well. 2v3. LAG have the player advantage. LA Dweebs trying to make a move towards this bomb. It is down, but the number 2 player, Jordan, is going to sneak back out. Does get taken down. Now going to be a 1v3. Frostbite all by himself.
Trying to stay active, trying to stay moving. He's going to kind of get some shots on. Not going to go his way. I thought once they got Nitho off of that tractor, it might be opened up for them, but Rip Bandman going to be able to find a cross kill, and the help from LAG was in. So we are seeing a bit of that same page from LAG, right, come out and pay dividends in this invasion, search, and destroy, right? They've just been able to execute their game plan on top of Dweeb's guns right now, and it's going well so far. I mean, they're up around, just won that offense, so won that defense. So gonna need to see if they can do it again on this offense to give themselves the 2-round lead, but anybody's game still.
I mean, anybody's game indeed, especially with this one, the way this one's playing out. But LAG, bomb in hand, gonna take this one over towards that B street rope inside here. We do see a smoke out right there, so maybe a chance to make some pretty quick money moves. We see that one player mid alley gonna be able to get 1 kill. Jordan and Yami picking up some early ones. Jordan with 2, just like that. Traveler all by himself in a 1v4, making a 1v3 because he does pick up one of those kills. Getting shot in the back, down to 50 HP, and is dead. LA Dweebs making absolutely beautifully quick work out of it.
Yeah, blink and it's over. As we see Tej and everybody just lock up these players. I mean, Traveler trying to make the last hurrah, but getting some shots in the back as he moves over there. So Dweeb's answering back, bringing us to 3-3. I mean, invasion always feels like it takes a while to get to the end. So, I mean, I'm happy for it. We're getting to see a lot from each of these teams. Seen some additional players kind of throw their names in the hats for player to watch of this series so far. I mean, seen a lot out of these guys. The Rip the Bandman. I mean, we're still getting a little bit of those Codcaster bugs, and don't hold these guys to those scores, guys. There's been a lot more action than that.
Tell you what, this one, the Codcaster and stuff like that is pretty cool. Cam, he's got 2 players in front of him. Tej makes quick work of Cam. Jeez, must have been a couple headshots in the middle of that. First, I mean, Tej is what is this man shooting a cannon?
Finding another level is Tej right now, just evaporating these members off the map. This is the 3rd. Tej wants 4.
I think we might have to do a PC check after this. What's going on right now?
There he is.
He's looking for the ace right now. I mean, Tej, the captain of the team. We're all sitting here. We know this guy is getting it done right now for the squad. But I mean, this is another level. I mean, it doesn't matter where the first. I mean, he sees people for half a millisecond. They just disappear off the map. This was not happening earlier. But Nitho, 1v4, not new to the 1v scenario. He did a win a 1v1 earlier. Had a chance for a second. We'll see what he can get done here.
Oh, Teach getting some
Getting shot at
shots.
pretty good. They know where he's at. I mean, T's just calling out. T's just like, you let me get this kill right now. All right, Jordan, you take this kill. You're off the team. T's pushing in into the cafe.
It is.
He spots him out. He takes him down. The ace
Teach.
for T's, baby. The captain of the team letting everyone know what's going down.
Just obliterating everyone off the map too. Gets in there with the pistol. We seen him trying to map with it earlier. No stranger to
Yeah, I
the
didn't think it was
pistol
going to be
action.
possible to cross map with that thing, but I think T's shooting the way he is this last round. I think he can do it.
Yeah, I'd never doubt that man with that thing in his hands. I mean, 3 with the AR though were the highlights of the round to say the least. Those first kills in the diner were just wow. Evaporated him off the map. He's on a 5er now. One more for the Cruise. I mean, Dweebs have just won 2 emphatic rounds in a row.
Real talk though, Q. Does he need a cruise missile? I think his gun is
Yeah.
shooting cruise missiles, so I don't think it really matters. He's got like an AC-130 in his hands.
That is definitely the kill streak right now, but Rip the Bam Man gonna find that one. That'll help LDG maybe get this a bit back in their favor. They've got an eye on Tej. They'll get him before the Cruise. Jordan's gonna find one to bring it back to a 2v3 now, but LDG with this bomb hopefully gonna go down. We'll have a 3v2 advantage on it. Jordan wants to go now sooner than later though. He'll trade it to make it a 2-on-2. Has his gun up. Trade's gonna go back and forth. All the kills come in for the Dweebs, and this will be an easy 2v3 retake.
I mean, Yami just kind of said, "Nah, all right, we'll do our thing." I mean, Jordan picks up one, Yami picks up two. I mean, very quickly. I mean, in a couple of seconds there, it's a great little push. I mean, just LAG were all crowded in one spot when they all decided to push out at the same time. They kind of just ran into LA Dweebs players. They were set up perfectly. They get a big round right there, but now it's going to be 5-3. Interesting. Didn't see that one coming. But LA Dweebs up 5-3. I mean, it's a very safe lead. It'll be fine. I feel like every time I talk about the 5-3 curse, though, it never actually does anything. So, you know, there's that.
Some are saying it's an urban myth.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The last couple like months to year. I mean, hey, there we go. This is a good start for this is a good start for it right here. The curse looking good. LAG with the first blood.
They know they lost the numbers game last time though, so they're gonna try maybe be a bit more certain on these trades now, knowing that these players, Yami and the guys, are capable of turning the tides very quickly. As Yami will find one to even it up at 3. Nade will be a hit marker. That's it. And there goes another trade as Traveler tries to get up on it. So quickly now down into the 2v3 RLAG.
I mean, you just said it, Q. I mean, this team has been phenomenal at turning the tides in their favor. Doesn't matter if it was the hard point or this SND, and they did it immediately. You called out Yami being one of the guys to get it done, and he literally did it as soon as you
Right
said
away.
it. Good Frostbite following it up with a kill of his own. We'll see what these guys get done. I mean, it's 5-3 right now. They've got a 1-kill lead, making their way towards this A bomb side. But Cam, he's getting a little bit of info right now. We'll see what he gets. He's gonna spot one player going for that bomb. Not taking the shots quite yet. I don't know if Frostbite's on, but he doesn't have the angle to take him down quite yet. Jordan, no, he's at the door. He's getting some nice shots off. Cam gets taken down. Now gonna be a 1v3 for Neatho once again. We'll see if he can get it done.
Oh, not sure if he caught that shoulder. Not sure if Yami did either though. So here comes the trade. Neatho. Oh, good shots, but Yami's are better. Is gonna clean that up for the Dweebs. Another 3v4 for the Dweebs. They're gonna win that one 6-3. Really, just like you kind of said, that both maps just flipping a switch and taking over. Yami this time, one of the bigger catalysts. I mean, that Tej round too, to say the least. Just good shots out of both these guys there, but Yami just was a little bit on one near the end of that.
Dude, for real. I mean, this whole squad. I don't know. Tease just went off in like the middle of that,
Yeah,
and
they
then
kind of had
Yami
a
went off in
moment.
the middle of that. I mean, Jordan was doing his thing. Frostbite was there too, doing his thing. Like that. I don't know, that LA Dweebs team is looking very difficult to beat right now because we go from that map one where you've got a guy like Jordan. He finishes the map with what? It was 33 kills, right? And you got a guy like Frostbite finishing with 34, right? And we're like, okay, that's not half bad. And then you're like, surely that can't happen in an Invasion S&D where you're like they're both submachine gun players, right? Surely they're not going to do that again. And then we get into that, and you've got guys like Jordan once again popping off. Then you got Tej and Yami both at that 7 and 8 kills right there, you know. And then Frostbite's at 5, maybe a little bit slower in the S&D, but like he popped off as much as he did in the hard point. So it's like, you know, it's whatever. And they end up winning 6-3, but yeah, we had a couple really close rounds early on, but it just felt like once Dweebs kind of like felt comfortable, they kind of just took over the map.
Yeah, I honestly think if Frostbite's maybe more mediocre score of 5-5 was simply just not being needed as much down the line, right? Like it was just takeover map round after takeover round, whether it was Yami finding 2 or that Tej round. A couple of those Tej rounds were pretty hard to miss, and then
Oh, yeah.
Jordan, right, did 2,400 damage in that search and destroy, right? So You got to be shooting every round to hit those kinds of numbers. So maybe Frostbite was just not needed so much.
I mean, we saw the opening pick in the game was Jordan. Was it with an AR or assault?
Yeah,
Like cross
yeah,
mid
yeah.
tap, taking someone out. Like it was pretty wild. He just took that shot. He said, "All right, whatever. We ball, baby. We ball." Takes that
Yes,
kill out.
some of our questions on whether or not the subs would switch to ARs or be able to slow down were definitely answered.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, this LA Dweeb team, like LA Dweebs team, I have no idea how they're 2-3. Both these teams are 2-3 right now. This LAG and LA
Hmm.
Dweebs team. I mean, you said it earlier though. I mean, iron sharpens iron. Kill. You
Yes.
mentioned it earlier, and these two teams are definitely sharpening each other right now. I mean, we got the 2-0 series lead right now in favor of the Dweebs, but we're going into a high rise control, right? And I feel like what we've seen between these two teams in the hard point, I felt like LAG was doing a little bit better job when it came to the like trying to do trades, trying to rotate, trying to like take over map control and spawns and things like that, right?
Hmm.
So I feel like a high res control where all that like map control is so important in this map. Making sure you don't go 4 down on offense or even defense really is so important. I feel like LAG makes a note to try to stay alive and like try to make sure they're in the fight and being being helpful to their teammates and things like in gunfights actively. Whereas like dweebs, a lot of times we're just seeing guys like a Jordan, like a Frostbite, kind of just like walk in and kill 3 people. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the worry of mine. I mean, while you're right, maybe they'll be able to use some of their team-based strategy LAG's kind of employed so far to their advantage to hold that kind of, like you say, whole map spread of, that control is so important. It is kind of one of those game modes that if those team can get on that kind of, I'm better than you, I'm gonna shoot you from wherever I damn well please,
Yep.
it can get scary quickly. So I wonder if that'll happen for the dweebs. I mean, they should be no shortage of confidence going into this map 3.
Like, I understand that Jordan and Frostbite both had 33 and 34 kills respectfully. Like, I said, what the, whatever. But in map one, right?
Mhm.
But in my opinion, Frostbite was the much scarier player. I mean, the guy started the game 1-7 and finished 34 and 19. But just some of the killing sprees he went on, some of the kills he was getting were actually insane. Like he was winning 1v2 and 1v3 gunfights where actively 2 or 3 people were shooting at him. Like
Yeah.
it was like if he can do that in this high rise, like win a 1v2 like that in a crazy manner, stay alive and be effective for his team. I could see a situation where like this LA Dweebs team is going to be unbelievably scary going in like on those offensive rounds, but I can't even imagine a defensive round where Frostbite just like you need a guy to make a play and Frostbite just walks in, picks up 2 and walks out like it didn't happen. Like it's going to be scary, but if you're LAG, you got to get off to a hot start here. You have to get as much
Mhm.
map control as you go feasibly can early on. Have to try to get some of these kills and try to push these spawns back in very quickly because I tell you what, Dweebs will take advantage of any hole you give them on the map.
Yeah, I'm looking at Nitho, I'm looking at Traveler here, they've really gotta
These
set
guys
this.
are vibing right now. Q, you seeing this?
They're feeling good. This is gonna be LAG's job to shut this down a bit. They're gonna need to get up, get aggressive early, find these kills, send them back to the spawn, and then keep them there because you can't not hold these guys down very long. As we see Nitho off the start. Wink wink, Traveler is up in this one on the propane tank a little bit. Gonna seemingly try to look around to find some of these numbers. They're not finding anybody, and the dweebs are finding all of them right now. So if Yami gets up this ladder, this could spell trouble. They're on to B.
All right, Yanni's going to be on here right now, but LAG trying to get a little bit of a counter push going. They're going to pick up 1 kill. I mean, Jordan's going to blow up Yami. I mean, you got to do it. But we see those propane tanks blowing up all the time, but Jordan, he's going to hop on down here. He's got the A point going his way. Look at this time flying by the A point. Taking on down. Stack the point where the Dins 2 players on, doing their thing. Tish picking up some kills. Jordan was, but he is going to get taken down. Now 1 player on. The B point being stacked as well. 1 tick down over there. Tish on a 5 streak to open things
There
up
we go,
right
Cam.
now. I mean, the guy's 1 away from a cruise, is still alive, does get pushed out, finally gets taken down this 8 point. The 3rd tick about to come through, but finally LAG breaks on in. They get the kills they need. They retake their map control for now, but LA Dweebs off of a fresh respawn. They just got more HP. They're ready to move. They don't even care.
No, that was about as good as the first set of lives can go, right? I mean, they got lots of ticks. I mean, to be fair, they don't get a whole point, so this time is going to be still crunching down on them, but they found a lot of these kills as they get back up. The Mantle going to come in from Peak, not going to help them out much there. Traveler going to come in, find a trade, but Frostbite will be there as well, so they're still trying to do this double point action, and it's going pretty well for them as they are now 1 tick away on each point, so kind of going good. They're putting the pressure on LAG to have to decide which one to save. Traveler's going to decide it's B. Comes in. There's 3 members there. They'll again pick up one of their own members. All white in the feed. They'll pick up 2 members. But that will be the round win for the Dweebs.
I mean, that was pretty. Hey, not half bad, right? Okay, that's a phenomenal, like, for high-rise control to do what these guys just did is actually insane. I mean, remember, guys, stack the point word to gyms. It's a very important thing. We teach it every single night. The more people you have on the hill, the faster it's going to go. But more importantly, do what the dweebs are doing. Just win a gunfight you've got no business being involved in the first place. All right? That's your goal, right? These guys do a phenomenal job around the map. LA dweebs getting it done on the offense very quickly. Really, like, their first push, they pick up 3 ticks. Their second push, they pick up another 3. Yeah, simple as that. That's how every high-rise control should go. But now LAG on the offense, trying to counter this out, having to win this one to really stand a chance here. But series on the line. We'll see if LAG can get it done.
Yeah, Cam had a nice set of kills on the B point last time. I'm going to look to him to see if he can continue that up. He's found a little bit of that action into bottom blue. He's going to have to find Frostbite. Frostbite's going to just try and run right by him. Turns around. Cam will find that one. He'll get picked up by Tej, though. So the LAG have to find more action on this map. Get forward again. Yami is going to have that sub out now and be in their face. Nito finding his way onto the B point. Going to try and mantle up here and get into a good power position, but got a lot of white members now coming for him.
Trying to push on in here. Look at the kills coming in now. Nito doing his thing. Picks up 2 before going down. Jordan obviously picking up that kill right there. No problem. B-Tick going down. Traveler picking up a clutch kill there. Needs a little bit of help from the squad, though. Spawning up. Look at the kills coming in. Obviously not coming in quite yet, but Frostbite and Yami, they picked those 2 up. That's going to be massive for their team to keep things pushed on in. But Man 10 looking to make a play. Picks up 2. Looking for a third. Is going to run out of ammo. Repeats it with a pistol. Doesn't get taken down by Yami, though. Jordan helping out, covering that mid lane as well. Only 1 tick down for LAG. Going to need a bunch more here. The push coming in once again. The respawns are up. The push is in. LA Dweebs, though, have the answer right now as Tej picks up 1. Frostbite, they're just running through like they're not being shot at right now. Like, Traveler's going to be here. He picks up 1, goes down. LAG off a respawn again. But Man 10 by himself trying to make a play.
Jordan holding this B street now. They've got to find some room if you're LAG, but 2 kills sending them back to base. These other members are already in the windows. This is where it can get scary. You get Jordan in your spawn with the AR. He'll find 1. Some shots onto the second. He's going to get some help now to kill that guy. All LAG members can find a spawn. 15 seconds remaining. They've got 1 more shot out. They got to find this kill into Frostbite. They're going to want to make their way out, but the other trades do come through. Frostbite's still alive in here. There's been no kills for the LAG here. Maybe comes the first. Nito is in. It's going to be their last effort. Got to find this one onto Jordan. Not going to do so. Another member going to get in. Maybe. No, he'll get picked up. Man through mid. Not able to get there in time. That will be the Dweebs putting another round on the board. They are 1 away from securing this series.
I mean, Dweebs get it done. I mean, shout out to Yami. This guy definitely stepping it up over the last... I say stepping it up. I mean, he was great in map 1. But, I mean, he did even better in map 2 and now doing a phenomenal job in this map 3, right? I mean, 12-3 right now in a control on high-rise of all maps is absolutely insane. But, I mean, guys like that, I mean, he's on a 7 streak. He's got a cruise missile. T's just 2 away from a cruise missile himself. He's at 13-6. I mean... It's tough. It's tough. Like, when situations like this happen, like LA Dweebs, it feels like they're winning every gunfight they're getting in. They're doing a great job following each other up into these gunfights, making sure it's a 2v1 every time they get the opportunity for it. But LAG can answer back. Hey, Tej, that's a tactical stunt. Love to see that. But 2 big kills coming in the way of LA Dweebs, starting things out hot once again.
Up to 9 in a row for the
a 9 with a sub.
No fear in this team right now as they are back onto this A point. 2 ticks are in, but they hate just capturing 1 point. They don't just word the gym stack the point. They word the gym stack the point twice. They do both of them at the same time. They're efficient.
I mean, hey, can I just say the first round, like the first wave, once again for LA Dweebs, they pick up 3 ticks. That's 3 pushes in a row on offense where Dweebs picks up 3 ticks in those pushes, which is crazy. But now they're trying to go for their next push here. Getting shut down just a little bit here as LAG kind of wreaking havoc in those spawns a little bit. But just like that, though, you got Tej and Jordan in your spawns behind you. As the 8 point's going to be gone, they're going to start focusing on pushing on up here. Jordan pushing through. They don't even know he's here right now. He's going to pick up 1 kill, looking for a little bit more. Calls it out to his teammates. Frostbite pushes up. I mean, these guys from LA Dweebs absolutely clinical right now, showing us how to play high-rise control, getting the spawn kills, getting the time down. I mean, stack the point and just have a Yami on your team and you're good to go.
Yeah, they are now holding the spawn from outside. Jordan finding another one. Yami finding another one up to 17 and 5. Jordan's on a 5er. That will close this one out. Crews won't be needed as the Dweebs will get this one over with quickly, as they really just showed out on all 3 maps right there.
I mean, shout out to LA Dweebs. They win the 3-0 control to win the series 3-0. I mean, they looked phenomenal. I mean, they had a terrible start in the hardcore, right? We both saw it. We all got eyes. Everyone in the chat, you got eyes too. They were down like 80-10 in the first like the first 2 hard points of the first map, right? They bring it back. They absolutely dominate. They only allow 80 points to like their 240 for the remaining of that map. You got guys like Frostbite. I'm going to keep mentioning it. This guy started 1-7 in map 1 and finished 34-19. That's actually an insane stat line. Like, the guy was popping off. But this LA Dweebs team, they're going to move to 3-3. They had a phenomenal hardpoint, a phenomenal S&D, and probably the best control I've ever seen in the CRL so far. So for high rise specifically. So yeah, I mean, we're looking great. We AQ, we are that match is over. We got another one coming up here in a little bit between it's a Silver Pre-Made East matchup, the LA Dweebs versus Denver Surrender. And we are going to hit a quick little, I say quick, we're going to take a commercial break until these guys get online and get on to play, pop their monsters, their 5-hour energies, whatever they got to do to play. So we back in a little bit. Make sure you guys enjoy these commercials we got coming up. We'll see you guys with some gameplay here shortly.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy champ.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range.
It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumpin' John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does she think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. If the commercial would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all their chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range.
It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Being rejected hurts. especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Scoreline? More like snowline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range.
It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Breath of fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Scoreline? More like snowline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblaps is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. The commercial would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. First Galoya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No one feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range.
It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Breath of fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your Ks to your Ds. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the road. Blast them away for the highest score. If the commercial would have been easier to make. If zombies had a beginner mode. First Galoya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all their chance for the ray case. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear
Stats.
Zero attachments, zero range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Scoreline? More like snowline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy champ.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Breath of fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblast is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. The word show would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Presco lawyer is a chiller. Ned Catania, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all their chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench.
Don't be a chump.